There you go. All right. So today my topic is self-love, because it is so important that we learn to really love ourselves. And while we may think we're comfortable with ourselves, that's different from true self-love, from feeling worthy, from feeling whole. And when you feel love for yourself, you feel whole. You are able to love others better. We tend to shy away from that whole idea because we think, oh, well, that means we're being very selfish, that we're supposed to be helping others because that's what we were taught. But the love isn't ever selfish, and it is something that is at our core, and we keep pushing it away. And we need to come in touch with our love and understand that these bodies of ours are vehicles to live this life. And when we love ourselves deeply and truly, we will take better care of ourselves because we realize how precious this life is, how precious this body is. And we want to love it inside and out, so we can give more love, more genuine, more full love to those around us. So with that in mind, please close your eyes and come inside and bring your attention to your breath. Now, when you take your next inhale, think about breathing in love. And when you exhale, think about now that you're filled with love, you can share it on your exhale. So inhale your love for yourself. Exhale, share it. And continue at your own pace. Feel the magic of your breath, thinking about the flow, your ability to breathe in new life and let go and share. After your next exhale, return to your natural breathing and open your eyes, letting in the light. All right. So let's begin with our next, again, where we keep a lot of tension. Okay. So turn your head to the left, look over your left shoulder. Bring your chin down to your left shoulder. And then trace a line across your chest with your chin, all the way over to the other side. Pause for a moment, and then look up. Bring your chin back down, across to the other side. Pause for a moment, look up. And continue going back and forth, and do this at your own pace. Notice where you feel resistance, and maybe you want to pause in that place for a moment and breathe into it. Allow yourself to feel even that discomfort so that you know what needs to be worked on. And so that you can release it. Next time your chin is to your chest, pause. Send your nose to the sky. Send your nose to your lap, your chin to your chest. And continue with this movement, up and down. And again, please, if you feel tension in the back of your neck, when your chin is at your chest, pause there for a moment and just breathe into it. Just let it loosen up. Maybe you feel it when your nose is to the sky. And then the next time your chin is to your chest, pause and center your head. Good. Go from left to right, turning from left to right, like you're saying absolutely no, no way, not going to happen. It's another thing we don't do, and that we should do when we know it's the right thing to do. Come to center, say no, right? Sometimes it's the right choice to say no, so that we don't wear ourselves. Now you can say yes. We don't wear ourselves out completely. And then pause. Send your shoulders forward, up, back, and down. So roll your shoulders forward and back. And then pause and go the other way. And then pause. Send your arms straight out from your shoulders. And your thumbs are reaching up, right? So what you want to do is rotate your arm so your thumb is reaching down. And then rotate it even more so that your thumb is going behind you. Just go as far as your shoulder allows you to. And then go in the opposite direction. That's a little harder, right? To get your thumb down. Or maybe not. Maybe your joints are really loose. And continue to make these revolutions, make these rotations with your arms. And then release the turning and bring your arms down. Okay. So let's come to our cats and dogs now. So again, move away from the back of your chair or turn around to the side, whatever works best for you. Hands on your knees. Inhale, bend your elbows, slide your hands back to the top of your thighs, send your heart forward. Exhale, slide your hands to your knees, straighten your arms, cat spine. Inhale, dog spine. Exhale, cat, and keep going. And the next time you're in your cat spine with straight arms, just pause. Send your nose to your lap, like you were diving down. Open your legs a little so that you can dive down a little deeper. Come up, inhaling as you come up, exhaling as you curl your spine and dive down. And continue with this little dive. And then think about diving down into the water, coming up above the surface and down again. A slightly different undulation of the spine doing this. And then the next time you're above water, pause and come to a straight line. Very good. Arms alongside your hips. Left arm goes up. A lateral stretch. You could hold on to your chair or send your fingers down towards the floor. So we're getting our left side body here stretched. Inhale to center. Exhale, other side. Inhale to center. Send your right arm back behind the back of your chair, your left hand outside your right knee, and turn to look over your right shoulder. So notice that your twist is in your middle, the middle of your body. This is a core strengthener. Also wakes up and stimulates your digestive system. Bring both arms up alongside your ears. Inhale, exhale, come back to center. Inhale, exhale, other side. Remember to keep your spine nice and long. And when you're empty of breath, you can twist a little more. And then untwist, come back to center. Just release it. All right. Let's reach up. Let's take hold of what we want for ourselves. All right. And make two fists and bring it down. Send your elbows back behind you. This time you're going to go just, you'll open up your left hand to relax it. You're going to reach just with your right hand, make a fist and bring it down. Left hand, reach up, make a fist, bring it down. Both hands, reach up, fists, bring it down, send your elbows back behind you. Both arms, grab and bring it down. Again. Oh, one more time. And release. One hand on one shoulder and the other on the other. So you have elbow over elbow, sort of, kind of, right? Send your elbows up to the sky. Send your elbows to your lap. Come back to center. Elbows to the left. Inhale, exhale, all the way to the other side. Inhale, center, and release. Right. Away from the back of the chair. And let's do our hip circles. And then the next time you're facing forward, pause and go the other way. And then the next time you're leaning forward, pause for a moment. And you're going to stay here and you're going to send your arms out and you're going to hug your legs. And you'll come down over your legs any amount. So if wrapping doesn't work, you can just have your hands underneath your thighs. Whatever works for you today. And let your head hang. And then release your arms and come back up to sit. Right. So let's open up our hips a little bit. So take the side of your chair. So we just did a little bit, right? When we did our circle. Did we go in both directions? Yes, okay, good. All right, so we're going to open them a little more. So send your right leg out, straight out, and then make circles. Pause, go the other way. And pause, okay. Left leg. Pause, go the other way. And pause. All right. Bend your knee, straighten it. Bend, straighten, bend, straighten. And then pause, the other leg. And you can go slow or fast, whatever you want. Just respect your body. And bring it down. Okay. Bring your hands inside your thighs, legs together. You want to push your thighs apart, but your thighs do not want to be pushed, so they're going to push back. So you're going to create tension and release. Create tension, push, and release. Push. Oh, let's hold it there for a moment. Push, push, resistance, and release. All right. Outside, same thing. Push in, and your thighs are trying to push out and release. Push in and release. Push in and release. Push in and release. Okay, and release. Good. Okay. So I think we are ready for our sun salutation. So legs to the corners of the chair. All right. Send your arms out and up. On an inhale, on an exhale, fold over your legs any amount. You can come inside your legs or bring your forearms to your thighs. Either way, you're going to stabilize your right hand either on the floor or your forearm on your thigh, and fan open to the left. Bring your left arm inside. You're going to come up to a flat back. Exhale, fold back down. Inhale, fly out and up and down the center line. All right, let's do that again. Inhale, exhale. This time, your left arm stays stable and supportive, and you fan out with your right. Release. Bring both arms to your thighs or inside your legs. Come halfway up to a flat back. You're looking forward. The crown of your head is reaching forward. Fold back down. Fly out and up and down the center line. Okay, good. Right. So we're going to do a pushing motion. So imagine you have this wall. I'll do it this way. It'd be easier to follow. So you have this wall and your hands are on that wall. You want to push and release. Push, straighten your arms and release. Push and release. Push, release. Hold. Keep your hands on that wall. Send your left arm up the wall. Send your right arm behind you. Send your leg behind you. Your arm reaching upward on the wall. Your other arm flowing behind you. Your leg down. Your toes turned under. Your knee moving down. And then come back. Bring your leg back. Bring your arm back. Hands on the wall again. Push the wall away. Push it away. Push it away. And relax. And this time, you're going to slide your right hand up the wall. Your left hand comes back. So you'll have to turn around if you're on the side of the chair. Sorry, I forgot to say that. And left leg comes down. This is a variation of King Dancer pose. And we're getting ready. We're going to do, I think, full King Dancer next week. And release. And come back to center. All right, good. So let's march a little in place. And then walk around to the other side. Keep marching. Walk around. Walk back to center. All right. And just relax for a moment. Just breathe. And now we'll come up to stand. Right. Right. So come to stand behind your chair. Fingertips on the back of your chair. Come up on to the balls of your feet. You're going to hold, 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 and bring it down. Come up again onto the balls of your feet as high as you can. Hold, and then bring it down. Right. One more time. And bring it down. So let's do a tree pose. So in tree pose, you have a choice, right? You're in your tree, you're going to shift your weight to your inside leg and open your outside leg out, and maybe bring your heel against your ankle, your right heel against your ankle. So it's hard to show you with my legs because I have knock knees and my legs are shaped funny. But you want to try when you're doing this, especially if you bring your leg up to your calf. I'm looking and it's hard to see. All right. So here's what I want to show you. Okay, so I'm in my tree, right? What I want is not so much to lift this hip up, but I want even hips. I don't want to see my leg. It's funny. It looks like it's going in. It should be straight. It's hard to show you with that, right? Okay, so that's your goal, to try and keep a straight long. This is the best way to tell you, keep a straight long line all the way up. Okay. All right, so you have the chair, so maybe you can bring your foot to your ankle, your calf. And then you're going to lift your leg forward, and then you're going to send it back. You're going to bring it forward. You're going to send it back. You're going to bring it forward. You're going to open it and bring it back to where it was. Yeah. Lift your right arm to grow your tree, the branches of your tree. Right. Reach with your right arm to hold your chair and release the other arm. Excellent. And bring it down. All right. So we'll do that on the other side. So your inside leg is your supporting leg. Come on the ball of your foot. And again, you can stay here if you want. I can't see your legs, so I can't tell what you're doing. See, there I go. So this leg is a little better to show you. Okay. Get a little farther away from the chair. And bring your foot to your calf. All right, good. Grow your branches, little leaves in the wind. Right. Bring your hand to the chair, your outside hand to the chair, and float in. And you know, that seems like that should be easy, right? That's awkward. It's not quite so simple. And bring it down. All right. So lift your leg forward, open it out, leg forward, send knee to knee, lift your leg up. I'm doing this backwards, I know. Before we did this first and then tree. And bring it down. All right. So we can do this now in this direction from the back of the chair. So walk a little bit away from your chair. And we're going to make our own chair, right? So you're going to bend your knees and come to sit in your chair. Bring your right arm up, or your outside arm. They're both outside. I'm using my right arm. Doesn't matter which one you use. Just sit up to sit in your chair. And remember what we did before, we were on the balls of our feet. See if you can do that now. Come onto the balls of your feet, and maybe you can squat a little more, maybe less. And bring your heels down, press into the mat and come up to stand. All right. Come sit in your chair. Left arm extends alongside ear. Come onto the balls of your feet. You're holding onto the chair, right? And see if you can squat a little more. And then bring your heels down and come back up to stand. All right. Okay. So let's do our Elvis. So I'm going to start with my left leg at noon and my right leg at 2 o'clock. And begin to roll your hips. So we did a lot of hip openings, you know, when we were seated. So this should feel really good. Yeah. And even your knees. We even worked our knees. So hopefully, and maybe you'll let go and play your guitar. It's up to you. Your feet are firm on the ground. And then come to center. Bring your feet together. And let's do this on the other side. That's 10 o'clock, right? All right. And soften your knees and roll your hips. And play your guitar. All right, and then pause and come to center. All right. So we're going to do a warrior one. So bring your feet together. Come onto the ball of your right foot. Step your right foot back as far as it can comfortably go. So line up your feet with the legs of your chair. Right? Your knee over your ankle. You're going to lift your right arm, look up, warrior one. Your shoulders square with the back of your chair. Bring your arms together, your prayer together. If you need to grab the chair, it's right there. And then bring that prayer to your heart. Bring your hands to the chair. Step forward. Right. Shift your weight to your left foot. So Mary, you can catch up. Did you do the first side? Yeah, okay, good. All right, step back with your left. Knee over ankle, feet lined up with legs of the chair. And this time the left arm goes up for warrior one. Now you can keep your hand on the chair or you can release it because it's here when you need it. And look up at your prayer. And bring it down to your heart. Take the back of your chair. Step forward. All right, good. So we're going to do a devotional warrior. So we're going to do that with the chair behind us. So we have this to hold on to, right? Going to come to your warrior one, and it's the same thing. Your feet should be lined up with the, whoops, and mine are not, with the feet of your chair. You're going to inhale. You're going to exhale, come forward. I'm going to get a little closer here. Come forward over your leg, any amount, for a humble warrior. Push your feet into the mat, come back up. All right, step your feet together. So on the other side, let's try it this way. With your holding the chair this way. You'll have to move far enough away so that your head doesn't hit the back of the chair, right? So move far enough away and then come down halfway, send one arm behind you, bow your head down. Yeah, I like this better, for a humble warrior. I know we've done this before differently, but I wanted to try a different way. And then push your feet into the mat and come back up, step forward. Okay, good. All right. Okay, good. All right. Let's do a warrior two. Virabhadrasana 2. So your toes point underneath the chair. And you step your other leg away from the chair, the foot that's under the chair. Your knee is bent, just like warrior one. You want your knee over your ankle, and your back leg can go as far as it is comfortable. You want to make your back leg so that it's at a slight angle. like your heel, this is just about 5 degrees, that's all. Square your shoulders, right? Yes, good, excellent. Left arm goes out, yeah. Yeah, and in this case, you're gonna look over your left arm. And then bring your hand back down, point your feet forward. We're gonna go straight to the other side. So switch your feet, you're just swiveling them, right? So now your left knee is bent and you're going to lengthen your left arm. So once again, so this is actually the way it should be. So we would have had to go around the chair, but for the sake of time, I thought we'd just swivel. So that you're looking over the arm that's extended, which is over your bent knee. All right. Good. And then bring your feet to center. And then we're going to come and you're going to use your hip sockets. You're going to put your hands on your pelvis. One hand can be on the chair. And you're going to come to a flat back. Make sure your feet are the distance apart that works best for you to do this flat back. So you can take the seat of your chair, the back of your chair, right? So you might want to step your feet farther away, maybe a little closer. It's your choice, your body, right? And fold over to this flat back. Send your outside arm straight out to the side like a wing. Bring your right hand down, bend your knees. Bring your left hand, your outside hand, whatever side you're on, down to the mat, or maybe your fingertips. If you have a block, you can use a block. And then twist towards the chair. And then come back to center. Bend your knees, push your feet into the mat and unfold. All right. And this time I will switch the chair. So we'll do that on the other side. So we did do this. We do this in sun salutation seated, right? So your knees are a little bit bent. So again, get your legs the distance apart that works best for you to create a flat back. Right arm goes back. Bring it down inside. So you bend your knees and then twist to the back of the chair. Send your arm back out and fly back up and bring your legs together. All right. And let's come to sit again. All right. Still cold. Okay. I'll have to deal. I'll get away from the back of the chair. All right. So let's do our inversion. Yeah. Separate your legs. Send your arms out and up. Fly out over your legs. And if you don't find it comfortable to go inside your legs and send the crown of your head up, you can still, just like we do in sun salutation, bring your forearms to your thighs and still hang your head, even if you're up here, even if you're not folded much more than this. It's still an inversion.
And stay in this inverted position for a few more breaths. And now you're going to unfold, but you're going to do this very slowly and let your head be the last body part to unfold so you don't get dizzy, right? So come back up to a seated position and then bring your head up and make yourself nice and comfortable for Shavasana. Okay. Allow your whole body to relax, whether you're seated upright, caressing a blanket, whatever is comfortable for you. Make your body comfortable. Treat your body with respect. Take a deep breath. Shake out your hands, your arms, your shoulders, roll your shoulders, wiggle your toes. And then slowly open your eyes. So last week, we talked about Om, and a word that people know. They hear it chanted, they are familiar with it, you've seen it, heard it on TV probably. And I wanted to explain, or in a yoga class, teacher often starts the practice with Om and ends it with Om, or one or the other. That Om, and I know, Dale, you were in my gentle class last week, but is a contraction of Aum, which is AUM, and it's the sound of the universe. It is what it represents. And Aum is 3 letters, AUM, and A represents creation. The U represents continuance or preservation. And the M is transformation, and then it starts all over again. So it's the cycle, the circle of life, continual changing. And it is that which is throughout the universe, the entire universe. So it represents the universe. And when it's chanted, it is a call upon the universe to grant all the things that you're saying after the Om. So I thought before we go to meditation, we can do an Om together. And I'm going to teach you how to do it as Aum. So it's an Ah, Oo,
or it's more like the O, ow. So your lips create a circle, ow, and then the M, ow. So let's do it together. All right. On an exhale, so take a breath in. Ow. Once more. And you can feel that incredible vibration throughout your body, right? And so let's just take a breath. And then we'll come to do our meditation. Close your eyes and focus on your breath. And bring your awareness now to your heart, to your beating heart. Hear your heart beating. Notice the rhythm of your heartbeat. And say this prayer to yourself, this blessing that is just for you. We begin with self-love. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well in body and in mind. May I be safe from inner and outer dangers. May I be at ease, happy, and free. Now, call into your circle, into your heart. Everyone in your life that you love dearly, that you have loved in the past, people you know, acquaintances, people that you are at ease with, that you're comfortable with. Invite them all in and see them standing before you. See them in detail, the color of their eyes, the warmth of the smile on their faces, the color of their skin, the little quirks they might have. See them all there. And send them all this blessing. May you be filled with loving kindness. May you be well in body and in mind.
May you be safe from inner and outer dangers. May you be at ease, happy, and free. Now invite into your circle those people who give you difficulties, who you are uncomfortable with, who have different beliefs than you do, who have hurt you intentionally or not, or those you have hurt. Let them all in and take a look at them, noticing that they smile too, that they have big smiles. Notice little things about them that you may have never noticed before. See them as friends. And send them this blessing because they may need it most, as they may be experiencing fear, unhappiness, discomfort, whatever causes them to behave in a certain way, whatever is hurting them. Tap into that and send this to them. May you be filled with loving kindness. May you be well in body and in mind. May you be safe from inner and outer dangers. May you be at ease, happy, and free. And now widen your circle even larger, so large that you can fit everyone in the world in your circle. Children, adults, elderly, people of every color, every race, every creed, every way of life, every walk of life, every choice that they choose, that they make. People who are suffering. And people who are living their everyday lives. And let's all share this blessing. May we all be filled with loving kindness. May we all be well in body and in mind. May we all be safe from inner and outer dangers. May we be at ease, happy, and free. And let all of that love flow that starts with your inner love. And let it all mingle and flow together. And that is the one thing that connects everyone with everyone else, and that is love, even those who hide it away. Feel that connection. Bring your hands to your heart and bow your head. Feel your heartbeat. And then slowly lift your head as you open your eyes, coming back into the room. Thank you for being with me. Namaste.